Welcome, everybody. It is Beyond the Barricade, and I am your host, Papa Dank, or as everybody's calling me, Big Deal Tanks. But let's start off with we dropped a new video today, which was vlog interaction, where we had a battle of the of the drinks between Prime and Celsius, between Jack Tomlinson and Brittany Brooks. They slugged it out over what's better, Prime or Celsius. We also had Dr. Cool along with the Rat Bastards, and they were just going nuts against each other. I had Silky Smooth, talk the usual stuff to me, Silky. And I met for the first time ever Leo Sparrow. And as you can tell by the look on his face, I don't think he likes me very much. But it's what it is. All right, so let me bring up my guest from CPW, Chosen Pro Wrestling, Justin Bongiovi.
How's it going?
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Look at these comments. Nobody calls me that besides me. Hey, Papa Dank. I just watching Fan Track was stopped to be on here. Thank you, Serena. And as I sweat to death over here, Justin, in this hot apartment that I call home.
I feel you.
I want to thank you for coming on the podcast.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, it's my pleasure, man. We're going to start off with this Saturday in New Jersey.
Yes.
Even though I won't be there because I'll be in Long Island. Chosen Pro Wrestling. You're going up against an opponent. I'm going to bring that graphic up right now.
Let's bring that up.
His name is Michael Fane.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. That's
All in one Fane, as he calls himself.
Yes, he calls himself All in One. That's a very cheeky nickname he's got for himself. I appreciate his confidence. You need to have that kind of confidence.
He's got plenty of it.
Yeah.
But your thoughts going into this match for SummerSlam?
My thoughts. Well, truthfully, I'm training harder than ever because Michael's on another level in terms of people I faced off against. So I'm pushing myself to my limits because if I'm not at 150%, I know he'll eat me alive. So I definitely have to capitalize on everything going on. Michael's on a little bit of a losing streak, so I feel like I could play into that a bit.
Right.
I think I could play into that for him. He might be able to pull something off on me though, same way. So I really got to go not even 150. I think 200%.
Is this your first
push forward?
Is this your first time wrestling against each other?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So this is definitely one not to be missed. If you're in New Jersey, make sure you go to CPW at the Elks Lodge at 1005 Washington Street, Hoboken, New Jersey. And
right across from the city.
A division of Titan Championship Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the guy running the behind the scenes. He's all over the place. Mr. PJ Savage. He's everywhere.
He's
everywhere. He's on a different level. Hold on. We got some comments. That was a good promo you cut the other day about Michael and your match.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. That was a fun time down by the Hudson River.
Oh, yeah. I have to watch it. I didn't see it, man. I'm going to watch it, though. Yeah. After the podcast. After the two podcasts ago.
I feel you. We've all got packed schedules.
What's going on? I know, dude. My schedule is just crazy nowadays. Yeah. It's so crazy. But anyway, forget about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about how you fell in love with this wonderful world that we call professional wrestling.
How I fell in love. I feel like my story is similar to a lot of people. I watched it when I was a little kid. Stumbled into the parents' room when I wasn't supposed to while they were watching wrestling, and my mom was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, wrestling's on the TV. I'm excited." Nice. So I don't remember the match. I know it was Raw, and I know it was Jeff Hardy. So from that point on, I was just the biggest Jeff Hardy fan in the world, and now I get to live out my dream, and it's kind of crazy.
Nice. All right. So who were some of your favorites growing
up? Favorites, Shawn Michaels, of course.
Okay. Was he the one that inspired you to be a wrestler?
Him and Jeff Hardy, definitely. Okay. Yeah. I have little bits of inspiration of Shawn Michaels, little nuggets, Easter eggs into things I do, if you look close enough. Sean, AJ Styles, and Jeff Hardy are definitely my top three, even right now.
AJ's definitely killing it recently.
Yeah, just dude's he's a machine. That's the best way to put it.
Um, did you growing up watching WWE? Did you? Because I didn't know that there was a thing called independent wrestling. I just thought there was WWE or WCW.
I knew WWE existed. I knew TNA existed, and then I would like as I looked deeper and deeper into it, I hear people mentioning Ring of Honor, and I'm like, 12, going, what's a Ring of Honor? So I'm like, I start to dig deeper into that, watch like compilations of stuff that had already happened, and I immediately fell in love with it because there was everything WWE was doing on like a storytelling standpoint, and then TNA at the time kind of tried to be WWE light. It was kind of a sad time for TNA. So like seeing all the Ring of Honor stuff. Man. I loved watching the Six Sides, and now that I've heard people talk about it, I don't think I ever want to be in it.
I wasn't a fan, man. Tina says hello. Let me bring that comment up. Hi.
Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tina. Serena says, what would you do if you got to wrestle against Jeff Hardy?
What would I do? What would I do to wrestle him? I would... I'd sell a kidney if I had to. That's a hard match to have. Jeff's a busy man. He just got back into things.
He's a busy guy. Yes.
That would be I would throw a party for myself.
Listen, in this world, you never know what can happen. Whose path are you gonna cross?
This is true.
Oh, here we go. So my boy Metal Geek says Indies are on fire now because of social media. He also knew of NYWC. All right. I didn't know about NYWC. I didn't know about BPW. I didn't know about anything growing up.
Yeah, no, I literally growing up, it was WWE, TNA, and by then, because I'm only 22, WCW, ECW both gone within like a year or the year I was born, like a year before the year of. So I would have to watch back and see everything I missed because I wasn't alive yet. And man, I missed the greatest era of wrestling to ever happen. And I would give anything to watch it live.
It was like you were sinning if you're watching ECW because you got WWE and then ECW is just like extreme, like exactly. ECW. And me watching it, I'd be waiting because it was like on an obscure channel, and I'd catch it here and there, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's like what? Growing up, going back and trying to because I spent most of my childhood once I saw that whatever episode of Raw it was, I immediately fell in love with Jeff Hardy and watched him. I would just go on YouTube and watch every Jeff Hardy match ever. And then I would see oh, that's a cool pay-per-view setup. What is that? Oh, that's the Royal Rumble. Cool. I then ended up watching every Royal Rumble ever. Nice. I spent a day watching every Royal Rumble and every show and just nerded over it forever and ever. So
I think that Royal Rumble match is my favorite one of the year. That's the one I look forward to the most.
Yeah, I think a lot of people agreed on that. I love that. It's just a great time. It's a fun, I invite friends over and we go have wings. Have a good time.
That's right. Have a couple of drinks. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go into where did you train to become a professional wrestler, and who were your trainers during that process?
I've trained with some very stern individuals, some very hands-on, great teachers. I started off in Nutley with Kevin Knight for IWF.
Okay.
And then slowly transitioned over to Gino Caruso at ECPW.
Okay.
So both very great teachers. I had a brief week in New Hampshire with Mike Hollow. He's a phenomenal teacher. Really teaches the WWE style of of doing things, very TV oriented, if that makes sense. And it's so professional and it's very intense. But having those three guys as people that have instructed me, kind of it's a very stern way of looking at wrestling, and it definitely put me on a great path to really hone in on things, if that makes sense. Kevin Knight's very 90s oriented, Gino is very character oriented, and Mike being very TV oriented. It's a very good mix of things.
Awesome. All right, so now you're done doing, let's say, your basic training, because you still train. All professional wrestlers still train.
Yeah.
What was your first match? Well, I know. Who was your first match with?
Okay.
And actually, you could say, where was it? And what were your emotions going through that process?
My first match was against Matt Quay People are decently familiar with Matt. He's phenomenal. For IWF, and I think we were in. I don't want to mess this up, but we may have been in one of like the local, like the high schools near Nutley. It could have been like New Brunswick or something. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Okay. The entire time I'm in the locker room, pacing, literally back and forth in a circle, like everywhere I could be in the locker room, I was. To a point, people were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No." Not even a little. I was on the verge of panic attack. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm doing this in 20 minutes. I'm doing this. This is real. I'm going out there. I'm wrestling in front of people."
In front of a live crowd.
Yeah, in front of a live crowd that people can see me. I'm gonna this is gonna be awful. But the second I left the curtain, the anxiety was still there, but it just kind of like slowly dripped away. If that makes sense. Like it just like felt it like going away bit by bit as I got closer to the ring. So like since then it's just been, I'm just riding that wave, just that high of that first night, honestly.
I mean, I hear it's a high going out there, you know, whether you get cheered or booed.
Yeah.
It's undescribable feeling.
It's
from what I'm being told.
No, it is. It's just a wave of emotions it's just an amazing feeling, honestly. But that first match, I was riddled with just paranoia and fear. I was like, oh God.
Nice.
Oh God.
We got a question for you from Tina. Do you still pace before a match?
Here and there, I'll do it a bit just to kind of make sure my head's right and get my bearings, just because the last thing I want to do is go out there too confident or too worried. So I just kind of, get my wits about me and then do a few push-ups, kind of get in the zone, and then I'm out there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about an opponent that you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled so far in your career. And I'm not talking about a big name. It could be anybody in the independent scene.
Okay.
Because we already covered Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, right. Sorry, the coffee came up a little bit.
Nah, you're good, man.
Coffee hit me in the chest.
Allergies are killing me.
Yeah, there's a lot of names because again, I've been in the business in front of people for roughly 2 years, so there's still a lot of people I haven't wrestled yet. So
awesome. Give me a couple.
Trey Felipe, that's one.
Trey, okay, all right.
Trey is a big one. Jocko's one that I'm one day, Jocko. I gotta go after Jocko one day.
Someone's got a comment for you. Wrestle me, fitness chick. I don't know who fitness chick is, but
hey,
she wants to wrestle you. Joke.
Hey, you never know.
You never know what's gonna happen in wrestling, right?
Yeah, anything could happen at a show. If I had to give one more person, there's a lot of people.
Oh, hold on.
I'll shoot for the.
You ain't ready for Jacob Torres.
I might not be ready for Jacob yet. Maybe I don't know. Jocko's a fun guy. I think I tear the house down with Jocko. But in terms of beating any of these people, obviously I have to be confident. But
what about someone from CPW that you haven't wrestled?
Someone from CPW, Vincent Michaels. That's one that like kind of sticks out just because if you look into his like socials and stuff, I bumped into him obviously at CPW and at other places. He is everywhere all at once.
Tina's been in our chat a couple of times and she is a CPW hardcore fan.
Yeah. She's right though. I saw the comment. He's the greatest damn showman, and I'm not going to take that away from him. But I feel like you have the greatest damn showman, and then I refer to myself as the headline. I think we can make I think that'd be a pretty good good mashup of people going on there. I think I could whoop Jocko's ass. He'll probably whoop mine too.
Gotcha. She says they're my boys. What about Kamikaze? he bars into my live last night.
Kazi's out of his mind. I told him that. Oh my God. I straight up looked at him and said, I don't know how the hell you do any of the things you do. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, how do you not just like, I have so much, like, I get like a fear of like getting hurt doing some of the things he does, and I look at Kazi and I'm like, no.
No fear of that guy. No
Yeah,
fear.
he'll grab me and do like 4 backflips with me in his arms. I'm like, I'm gonna die. It's over. Kazi's he is so acrobatic, and I talked to him, and then I realized how old he was, and I thought he was like 27. He's like old enough to be like one of my uncles.
Nice.
I'm like, dude, you're not human. How did you do this? He's on another level. Kazi's. I would have a great time wrestling him, but I'll probably be needing crutches from running around. So I was like, I gotta catch him first.
We're gonna trade hats, me and him, one day. All right. Anybody else that sticks out in the Northeast?
There's so many people, man. I could shoot for the stars and go after the boss, go say PJ, but PJ will kick my head in. I'm working for him. I can't wrestle. I get fired.
Can't cross the boss, right?
Can't cross the boss. Not yet. I gotta
Not yet.
Hold on, not yet. I'm rebellious, but I don't wanna jump the gun too soon, you know?
I want to hear Tina's thoughts, because Tina's a CP. Oh, look at that. She read my mind over here. Leo Sparrow would be a great match.
Oh, okay. All right, no.
I don't think Leo likes me very much. I just met him for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
If he doesn't like you very much, then I have to fight him, because
you
seem like a great guy. Maybe did you try to give him like a cheeseburger or something? What'd you do?
I'm coming in and he's like, "Why are you interrupting me? I got paying customers." Like, God. Sorry, bud.
Like, hey man, I'm just doing my job.
I'm just trying to do my vlog over here. Leo is number one. He had a big match recently, so yeah, he's
I did see that.
He's in the spotlight right now
with MJF, right?
Yes.
That was. So that was what, like a week or less ago,
like
maybe a little
2
more.
weeks ago.
Okay, 2 weeks ago. Okay, because I remember a buddy of mine was like, "Did you see Leo Sparrow's wrestling MJF?" I went, "He is." I was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah. So I had it pulled up. I had to see that, because I was like,
it was impromptu, man. I was at that event.
That wasn't planned?
No, I mean MJF was supposed to be there. That was planned, and then it just sort of happened. Leo said the wrong thing, pissed MJF off.
Of course he did.
And then boom, there you go. The rest.
The vegan's got a good track record of pissing some people off. You got Bryan Danielson pissing people off on TV. You know, his AEW rivalries he's got going on right now.
That's right.
Pissing off MJF. The vegan's got a messy track record.
He's got to watch his back.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, look at this. Leo's going to lose against Desmond Colt.
Oh, there you go.
That's right. They're wrestling Saturday, too, out here in Long Island for the New York State BPW Championship.
Yeah, nothing against Hoboken, but I do love me some Long Island. The little bits of time I get to head out to Long Island, I love it.
All right,
awesome. A lot of time.
Let's talk about it.
I spend a lot of time over the summer whenever I have days off and like time on my hands. I'll head to Robert Moses and just get a nice tan, walk the beach. It's beautiful. Awesome, beautiful.
Awesome. Have you had a chance to wrestle out here?
No, I haven't got the chance yet. I was supposed to. I didn't know what was going on, but there was a Wrestling Is Now show.
Yes.
Last month that Outlaw Wrestling was going to be part of. I was asked about it, and I think the show got canceled.
It did. It literally got canceled like 24 hours before.
Yeah, because I was like telling a friend, I was like, hey, because one of my old roommates from school was like, I haven't seen you wrestle yet. I was like, come to the show. I'm in your town.
Right.
He was like, okay, sure. And I had a bunch of people going, and then I found out it was canceled. So I started spreading the news like, hey, guys, get your money back. Figure it out. I'm sorry. Because I was like, oh, man, I was happy to take the drive there instead of Jersey for once.
They were going to crown the first world win champion, which is not happening on Friday, June 16th at Sunset Flip over at the Mecca. And look who's in that match. PJ's in the match.
Ah, there he is. There he is. PJ's everywhere. We said it before. PJ's everywhere and anywhere.
PJ's everywhere, man.
Literally. IWA, CPW, Wrestling Is Now. Yeah.
But I'm going to give you another place to go to on Long Island when you want to go to the beach and all that stuff. And it's nice. Long Beach, the boardwalk there is beautiful.
Okay. Hey,
beautiful.
You might catch me there then. You might see me wandering around the boardwalk.
I might head there tonight and go take a walk over there.
Lucky. It's probably not even a far drive for you. For me, it's like 2 hours or something.
I mean, it's far now. When I lived close, I used to live out there in Nassau County. Now I'm in Suffolk. But I used to go when I was a kid. I used to go out there all the time just to clear my head. It's beautiful out there, man.
Yeah, no, that's an amazing walk to take. Oh, just go walk the boardwalk by the ocean.
Oh, so like so mellow. You know, you got that ocean air. I just love it.
Yeah,
I don't want
that's
to go in the water because of the sharks, but I love the ocean
that's fair. Yeah.
air.
No, as a little kid, I used to spend a lot of time going to Wildwood, New Jersey, and
Mhm.
walking the boardwalk there, even as a kid, was just such a tranquil feeling of like, I'm by the water. You could hear the waves and have a nice time, all the noise and the people.
Life can't get no better.
Yeah, like
Seriously.
that's just like that's like peak living. Just
Peak serenity. You
yeah,
want serenity? Go to the beach and listen to the waves.
yeah. It's just the best. It's like the best mindset to be in. Everything just washes away.
Definitely. Definitely. So, all right, let's go into hobbies. What hobbies do you have?
As you can see from the poster behind me, I
Right.
spend and the interesting setup I got going on with the microphone. I spend a lot of my time gaming on my computer. If not gaming, then working out, obviously, because you got to be in the best shape possible to wrestle.
Right.
When I'm not doing that, I dabble in and out of music because
Okay.
I can't be I can't be Justin Bon Jovi and have such an interesting cousin and not dabble in music here and there. So I'm like a D tier rookie guitar player,
Okay. All right. All right.
falling in and out of love with guitar all the time.
What are some of the music? What's some of the music you're listening to nowadays?
Listen to I fell like into the deep rabbit hole that is Pearl Jam recently. I just dove right back into
Okay.
it because I spent a lot of time listening to like Guns N' Roses, Metallica,
Right.
and then like a bunch of Bob Marley and stuff when I was like a little kid. So it was like anything my parents would listen to.
Gotcha.
But then as I got older, angsty teenager, metalcore, death metal, all the nonsense. I just went to a Pierce the Veil concert last night in the city.
Oh wow.
Really fun concert, genuinely really fun, top to bottom. The openers were awesome,
Awesome.
but then I'm like, all this loud stuff's great, but I want to go back to the fun, like calm Pearl Jam.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. I like the Chili Peppers.
love the Chili Peppers. I
Yeah.
have like 4 Chili Pepper shirts in my closet. I'm just love the Chili Peppers. I saw one of their concerts in New York City at, I think it was Madison Square Garden.
Uh,
They do a light show with the music.
oh, that's awesome.
I was like, I was blown away. I'm watching like the lighting fixtures are changing positions
Huh.
as the lights are. I was like, this is like, I was like, I'm in like a rave, but it's not a. I was like, this is the most fun I think I'll ever have at a concert ever.
I'm waiting for some Chili Peppers Funko Pops because I'm a big Funko Pop guy.
They don't have pops yet.
Not for the Chili Peppers, no.
Oh, okay. I have a
No.
few. Where did I put them? I have Freddie Mercury, Axel, and Slash. In
I
terms of
got
like
Freddie.
music, that's about all I have right now.
Did you
I gotta
get
get more.
the Freddie Diamond Edition?
No, I have him holding the mic stand in his yellow jacket, just with
Oh,
his
okay.
fist up. Yeah.
They made and I have them both. Freddie Funko himself, because
Mhm.
dressed as him.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, that's
yeah.
cool.
In that pose.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually
So
really cool. Now, if
yeah,
I had a brief stint collecting Funko Pops, and then like the price got to me, and
it's a
being a
bad
young,
habit.
yeah, I realized I was like, I'm 18 and have no money. I have to stop buying these.
Trust
Sadly.
me, you did the right thing. Don't be like me. Metallica has pops on the stage. They do have one.
Yes.
I've seen that.
If I could find the space for it, I actually am looking at an open space on my dresser that I could put the whole setup if I go and buy it. Go buy the whole thing.
I missed the Run DMC set. It was like a cover album type thing, and they're on the stage
Ooh.
or something.
Ooh, that sounds
And I
cool.
missed it,
Okay.
and it was out during Christmas. I'm hoping it comes back so I can get
Yeah,
one.
no, you're a big collector. That's a good bit to have.
I'm
Metallica's overrated.
rated.
Oh, I saw
Ooh,
that. You tried to you clicked it away.
ouch!
Oh, that
Honey
hurt.
Blitz.
That
Yikes!
hurt 15-year-old me's soul, man. Nah, I love Metallica, but you're not wrong. They've got some.
I mean,
I wore a Metallica shirt to a if you know who they are, Deadlock Pro Wrestling. I wore a Metallica
I've
shirt.
heard of them.
I wore a Metallica shirt to one of their shows, and James Pulse, one of the promoters, like one of the guys that runs the place, looked at me and went, "The hell are you wearing?" Because their new album sucks. I was like, dude, I'm just wearing the shirt. I was like, man, I'll deserve that.
Either way,
You're
you're a
not
fan.
wrong, but I like this shirt.
I bet you nobody in that building would turn down meeting them in person. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
no, they seem I went to one of their concerts too. They're having one at MetLife over the summer where if you buy one ticket, you get 2 days.
Oh
You
wow!
get like the Friday and the Sunday or something.
Right.
and it's like the same setup for both days, but you get 2 concerts in 1 ticket, I might be going to that.
Right.
Just even though, yeah, Metallica's overrated, but like yeah, I love that too, Johnny.
Okay.
I love metalcore and screamo. That's just so much fun.
Johnny's a big metal guy. He's I hope I'm not saying it right because he's gonna kill me.
Rammstein.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. I got yelled at by I forgot where he was from. It wasn't Russian, but it was like he was Slavic. It was someone I went to college with. I said Ramstein, and he was like, "Shut up." I was like, "Okay." He yelled at me and corrected
I say
me.
it wrong all the time,
Yeah,
and he's always correcting me.
Yes, Rammstein's amazing.
Yeah, I haven't heard them play, so he hasn't played it for me. So
I haven't heard them. I haven't heard them live yet, obviously, because that's a. I just haven't. But
he gets mad at me because I'm always playing like the reggaeton type stuff.
Okay, yeah, but that stuff's fun. You got,
I'm a huge Bad Bunny guy. Huge.
That's fair. Yeah, that's all right.
And now that he can wrestle, bigger fan.
Now you're you're like, oh my god.
Can I get him on the podcast, please? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, he might charge you. He might charge you some.
I don't think he even does money. He's not gonna charge me anything. He's not gonna do it.
Yeah, he's got
too bad, guys.
He's like,
I'll tell him I got all your shoes, man.
He's like, I got 12 concerts. He's probably has like 2 world tours, a WWE pay-per-views, and a new album to drop. He's a busy man.
So crazy. Tina loves Taylor Swift.
I was just talking to someone about Taylor Swift today because they were telling me how apparently a Taylor Swift concert will run you like $2,000 and she'll perform for 8 hours straight.
Really?
Apparently that's something she'll do. I agree, Johnny, but it's still nice to listen to. In my town, it's such a crazy mix of like varieties of music because if I drive a couple minutes down the road with my windows open, people don't get mad if I'm playing classic rock, but that's the same town that'll get mad if I'm playing metal. But right where I am, like exactly where I am, it'll be like there's a lot of like Spanish music, a lot of just a big collaboration of like people love reggae here, they love Spanish music here, they love metal here, they love rock. So I get to hear all of it all the time.
Nice. All right, let's get back into wrestling.
Yeah, sorry. I got me into music.
No. It's all good.
I get into music. I keep going. I love music.
We could have talked about many things, and next time we'll talk about more about it.
Sure.
Let's talk about any of your goals that you have for the year.
For the year.
Rest of the year.
We're halfway through the year, man.
Halfway. Yes, right.
Honestly, I want to be by the end of the year. I want to be on as many shows. Like I want to like have a show a weekend. Honestly, like I want to be on as many shows as physically possible. Like I want to be able to say that at the end of the year, I didn't not wrestle. If that makes sense. Like I spent every weekend I could at a show or 2 or 3 or whatever I can do. Like this month, I have like 5 more shows. And I'm super pumped for all of them.
All right, where are you going to be at? Let's talk about that.
Friday, I'm with ECPW in Ridgefield Park. Saturday, I'm with Chosen in Hoboken. And then the 22nd, I'm back with ECPW in Harrison. The 23rd, I'm with ECPW in Mount Kisco. And then the 24th, I'm with IWA in Nutley. And I'm so pumped for all of it. Just because I want to wrestle as much as I possibly can.
Awesome. We got to get you to Long Island.
Dude, I would again, I told you earlier, I would love to. I'm so mad that show got canceled. I'm super bummed out about it. I had prepared the whole day. I'm very meticulous with that. I make sure everything's timed perfectly. And as I'm about to leave, I open my Facebook and it's canceled. And I'm like, I'm leaving the house. I was like maybe 20 minutes away from getting in my car and driving. And I look at my phone and it's not happening anymore.
It's so funny because they were supposed to have this singer there. And he's got like a hit song that he's had out for a while. And he was going to sing like the national anthem, whatever.
Cool.
And I tagged him in it, talking about the show. And he messaged me. He's like, it's canceled, right? I'm like, what are you talking about? Show's not canceled. You're mistaken.
Yeah, you're telling him like, what?
And then I guess he messaged the promoters, and they messaged me. And they're like, no, the show's canceled.
No, we did cancel it. You're like,
We're gonna announce it a little bit later, but yeah.
You're like, why
What do
didn't
you
you tell me?
mean? I got all my equipment ready. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're like, you're again, everything's in the car. You're about to go.
You know, I had to go to my storage unit, get my table out, my chairs. Like,
Yeah,
what's
you're
going on?
getting all the prep work done, and you got to put it all back. It
I
happens,
don't
man.
know.
I was like,
Oh
ah,
no,
man.
fuck that shit. I left it right here in my apartment.
Oh, you're like, it's sitting there right
It's
now.
just gonna sit there till I go to a wind show, which is happening next week.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
But first, I will stop at VPW this Saturday.
Nice.
You'll be at CPW in Jersey.
Yes.
So if you're in Jersey, everybody go to CPW.
Yes.
If you're in Long Island, come to VPW,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody will be happy.
Yes, everyone will be happy, and neither of us will get yelled at. Or this way, neither of us will get yelled at for saying the opposite. We're good.
Oh yeah, on Long Island we have NYWC, VPW, and Remarkable Wrestling.
That's
as well as
eyes out on.
Creator Pro, and there's a show that's out here. They're in a theater, and they're doing it like every other weekend now.
Okay,
and I forgot I think it's Warriors of Wrestling.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I believe it's Warriors of Wrestling. Yeah, they're like doing a theater out here, like at the end of Long Island.
Oh, okay.
And they've had a lot of success at the last two shows, and they're coming back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's awesome for them. Every Titan Championship Wrestling brand is kicking off into high gear, and it's amazing.
I know you got Goddesses of War too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's just it's everywhere. I'm like, wow. There's no other word. Just wow. There's a lot happening.
I was invited to go to that show.
Oh, there you go.
I was, yeah. So I'm gonna be at that show. Hold on a sec.
And wrestling dinner theater.
Yeah, Warriors of Wrestling in Madison. Yeah, it's like dinner and wrestling.
That's awesome. I want to forget wrestling on it. I want to be there. That's awesome.
Eat dinner. I mean, I was invited to have a table there and everything. And unfortunately, I've been working. I can't get out of it because I'm working late. So, but I definitely would want to be a part of that. Tina says, "Titan proud, Titan family." I guess I agree, Tina goes to all the shows. Are you going to be at Goddesses, Tina? In July. That's where I'm trying to go. But all right, let's shoot. Our time is running past us, sir.
Oh, we're running out.
Let's go. Let's go. We're definitely gonna have you back on, so don't worry about that.
Awesome. I would love to be back.
And when I see you, if you're are you gonna be at Win? Is it my mic? My mic or your mic?
We're good. You can hear me. Sorry,
I can hear you now.
Hit the wire, and I was like, "Oh no, am I gonna be at Win?"
At Win.
I'll be there if I can make it there. I'll inform my my boss for when I'm not wrestling, like my other job. I'll inform them, and they'll let me take the day off. I'll be there.
Awesome. All right, so maybe I'll see you at Win, and
tell me no, you'll know because I won't be there.
That's right.
You'll walk in, I won't be there. It'll be because I couldn't get off.
If not, I'm sure we'll bump into each other somewhere. We'll definitely have you back on. I'm almost at all the shows. All right. Yeah, Tina's at all the shows.
There you go. Good for you, Tina. That's awesome.
Tina's making money. She's going all the shows.
Yeah.
She's shelling out the bills.
Yeah, that's a lot of driving. That's a lot of driving. It's a lot of tolls to be paying. Good for you, Tina.
That's right, Tina. Good for you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's what we need. More fans like Tina.
Exactly. We need all the fans to be like you, Tina, honestly. All of them to be like Tina.
We have to support independent wrestling, whether it's CPW, Titan, VPW, NYWC, Remarkable. We got to support all the wrestling promotions.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that's the future right there.
Yeah, without all of independent wrestling, you don't have some of the guys that are on TV right now. Like you don't have the Seth Rollins or the AJs or the Brian Danielson.
Somebody else pays.
Nettie, love Nettie.
Somebody else is paying. Tina's not paying, but she's there.
Referencing my favorite person backstage ever. I saw that, Tina.
Oh, you know who that is?
Yes, I know who that is. I'm genuinely my favorite person backstage anywhere I go.
Awesome. A lot of good people behind the scenes at the shows I've been to, and I'm sure the shows you're at.
Yes.
So kudos to them. Thank you for helping us get these shows together. And the fans love it. You know, they come in and they have a good time. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's an amazing time every time.
Every time. All right, Justin, where can everybody follow you?
We follow me on Instagram at Justin Bongiovi. I think, hold on, just to be certain, because I know one app specifically that was already taken, which made me very upset.
Yeah.
I don't like messing this up. And
Okay.
Yes. Instagram, Justin.Bongiovi, spelled just like you see on, hold on, where am I going?
There
On
you
the
go,
screen.
right there.
Not like the band. My cousin will sue me straight to hell if I'm not careful. I spelled the legal
Is it really your
proper.
cousin? Or are you messing with me?
Yes. No, me and John Bon Jovi are cousins.
Are
If
you
I spell it like
serious?
the band, I will get sued out of the water.
Well,
It's spelled the proper legal way. Hold on, right
now you
here.
can tell him that Papa Denk is a big fan.
Okay.
And
If
I
I bump
love
into him, that would be.
Blaze of Glory. That is my
That is a
favorite Bon
great
Jovi. I
song. That is
love
an
that song.
amazing song.
And I
But
love
my
that Young Guns movie.
my Instagram, Justin.Bonjovi. My Twitter is just Justin Bon Jovi. Facebook, just search it up exactly as you see here, because that's the easiest way to find me. All of them are just a picture of my lovely, dumb looking face. You'll know right away. Ah, that's him.
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
that's
And don't get sued by your family, bro.
yes. I gotta spell it. I have to spell it the legal way. If I spell it like the band, I'm
You're
gone.
done.
I'm done. I'm going. He's
You're
gonna
done.
call me. Hey, I know we're related, but get out of here. I'm like,
I think my cat fell.
oh
You're right
no.
there, Loki.
I kept mine out for the night. I have two beautiful ragdoll cats. I had to keep them out of here because they're just gonna be jumping around and knocking stuff over.
Loki's got free reign. He's the king over here. All right, so CPW, everybody.
Yes.
Get that graphic up. Summer Shock this Saturday night, June 10th. Make sure you go to CPW to get your tickets. Justin's fighting Michael Fain.
Yes.
This is going to be a great match. I can see it now. Yeah, let us know how it turns out, Justin.
Yeah, I'll let you. I'll come back on as soon as you want me. I'll be ready to go, man. I loved this. This is nice.
Serena, make it happen, Serena.
Yeah,
she's my booker.
This is my second podcast ever, and
is it? Nice.
This has been awesome.
I had a great time, man.
Yeah, I have a great time.
I'm just, trying to be as real as I can be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
All right. Now I'm going to be at Justified right here with Leo Sparrow, who doesn't like me very much, at victoryprowrestling.com. Make sure you get your tickets. It's this Saturday as well. Do you know anybody on this card, Justin?
I would have to see the whole thing to know for sure. But
right. Well, we'll have Jack Tomlinson there.
Okay.
Desmond Cole.
Yeah. I'm seeing everyone on the picture. I do not know any of the lovely, talented people on the picture.
Except for Leo.
Yeah, I know of Leo. Yes.
I'm sure you come out to Long Island, you're going to bump into one of these people. Oh, you lost your mind.
This thing it's finicky, okay?
if you go to Win, you will see Desmond, because he's going to be there.
Okay.
And I want to bring that up because I will be also at Sunset Flip Friday, June 16th, where they're going to crown their first World's Heavyweight Champion. And then the next day, I'm staying in Jersey to be at New Evolution Wrestling. Ooh. I will be doing my vlog and all that stuff there. So that's where I will be this month. Whoa, this chat keeps going crazy.
Is it?
Tina says she will see you Saturday. And she wants me to tell Leo, crazy Aunt Tina sends much love. All right. I will. He doesn't like me very much, Tina. So I don't know how far that's going to get. All right, boss. Waiting for a work schedule for the last week of this month. All right. Serena's on our follow-up interview, I guess.
There we go. That's awesome.
I got 4 tomorrow, Justin. I don't know how
I'm
gonna do
dude. Good luck, man. Whoa. I can't. That's so much stress.
I think she's secretly trying to kill me. I think so.
Trying to give you a panic attack. Just
she might be.
Let's load him up. Give him all
Tina,
the days.
You better come back tomorrow. It's a big night. Justin lost his mic.
No, I'm good.
I can't hear you. No, nothing.
Oh.
Tina says it's so fun.
Oh, we're good.
Tina, I appreciate you being in the chat. We lost Justin. Justin lost his voice.
We're back?
Justin lost his voice. But I still have voice left. And I have another interview coming up at 8 o'clock.
Is it really gone?
Johnny can hear.
Oh my God.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you, yeah.
You can hear me? I don't know. I can't hear you. Something wrong with my... I better fix my thing. Oh, shoot.
Oh, he unplugged himself.
My plug.
I feel that pain. I have a similar situation going on. If this
Anything
moves
can
at
happen
all,
live on the air, Justin.
that's awesome. I was like, I'm double checked like 3 times. I was like, wait a minute.
Anything can happen live on the air, Justin.
That's amazing. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain.
Justin, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much.
I had a blast. I've been having a blast actually the last couple of times, man. Everybody's been great. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody's support. Just hit 500 followers on Facebook. Trying to go for that 1K. And same thing with YouTube. Thank you, sir. Even though I can't hear you now, I don't know what's going on with my mic. Hold on a second. Thank you, Justin. I will see everybody else at 8, Justin.
Button, okay. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hold on, Justin. Just stay for a moment. Everybody else, I'll be back in a few short minutes.